Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm doing a Nosler Accubond expansion test. This test is to see if the Accubond will actually open up at slower velocities. I hand-loaded a 200 grain Accubond in a 30-06. I'm going to use Winchester 760 ball powder at a reduced load to really simulate the bullet hitting something at a farther distance. So let's get into it and see how the Accubond performs. I'm doing a very reduced charge for the 30-06 to simulate a 300 Winchester mag with a max load and the bullet hitting out to about 500 yards. So I'm hoping that the bullet will hit these water jugs around 2,200 feet per second. I use data out of the Hornady reloading manual for 30-06, and I'm using Winchester 760. I am doing 45 grains of powder to hopefully get around 2,200 feet per second. All right, before I shoot this, I just want to show you the little setup I have. I got a bunch of distilled water, and there's 9 rows. Last time I did this test, it went through 6, so I'm hoping it stops it within 9. First shot, I'm using a chronograph to get the velocities. Again, I am shooting the water jugs from 50 yards away, and the velocity that it should hit on impact is going to be around 2,249 feet per second. Okay, I'm going to fire. Okay, up here where I hit it, seems like it had a good direct hit, and might not be able to see it, but it did go through 6. It stopped off the 7th and bounced, and about 3 feet away, I found the bullet to the left. And look at that, perfect expansion, even at the slower velocities of around 2,200 feet per second. So I think the Accubond did extremely well. This is what you want to see. Okay, just got back from the range and just wanted to take a closer look at this 200 grain Accubond. Again, it was going about 2,230 feet per second when it impacted, and it obviously did very well at expanding at the slower velocities. It seems like it peeled back half of the bullet, and I'll show the weight retention in a bit, but it penetrated through 6 and bounced off the 7th. Very good penetration, and I have a feeling it will be very good weight retention, and it's just a beautiful looking mushroom. So overall, very happy with how the Accubond performed, and let me show you what it weighs. Now I just wanted to weigh the bullet after the expansion, and as you can see here, it's at 175, so really 176.5 grains. So 176.5 out of 200, which comes to 88% weight retention, which is really good for a bonded bullet, which will allow better penetration. Overall, really happy with how the Accubond performed. Let me know what you guys think of the Accubond bullet and its performance.